Previously on Star Trek. Alex, you have seen the original series,
Yes.
the animated series, the first 6 movies,
Yes.
and the first 3 episodes of The Next Generation, and that's it.
It's the butt plug.
First off, it's not the butt plug. Well, they've just changed it a bit. It's got these red things.
I don't like those. I like the nipples better. It just is they decapitated a robot head, put it on a Q-tip, and put it on the back of, like, a Romulan or Klingon ship.
Everything's Romulan or Klingon now. I am Kor, the Honorable. I am Koleth of the triple episode. I am Kang, the Destroyer. I'm Sheldon. Hi. Yeah, it's got the bird hole in the front too.
Bird hole.
Basically, the Klingon moon blew up, and the Klingons were like, "Oh no, the environment!" In that afraid ration.
I'm sorry, the Klingons were. Oh no, the environment. I like it. It looks so friendly.
Because they're gonna
It looks like a boat with the Enterprise on top.
They're still. It does. Actually, I often think if you turn these ships upside down,
it looks like a jet ski.
They usually make. That's why I think they usually look like they should skim on water. Any ship, turn it upside down. It looks like a great submarine. That's what you thought the first time. You liked it more than Voyager for being round and peaceful.
Yeah, but it showed up right after my friend.
Welcome to Starfleet's first dedicated warship.
It's the Borg cube.
Alright, think about what you just said.
It's the Borg sphere.
There we go. They got it, everybody. They figured it out. Don't look at it. Stop looking at it. You're looking at it. Stop. No, don't look. You're picking it up. Stop. Red alert effect.
Okay.
Bam! But is this ship just this one upside down?
No.
Good. See, even a novice can see it. You're all wrong. You shouldn't have got Enterprise canceled. Idiots. Prize.
No, they are
I know.
not the same.
See?
This part's different.
See? They're idiots. They're idiots. You got the
Secondly,
show
these
canceled.
are more rectangular than that one. The Klingon Romulan ship fell off.
Yeah, don't point that out. They don't have to know. Some people haven't noticed that yet.
It's still not on its stand.
And now, the conclusion. Alright, this one's in a box.
It's a box.
Yes.
It's a dick in a box. My dick in a box, girl.
We're gonna do an unboxing. People love unboxings. Don't look at it yet, though. That's spoilers.
It's a batarang.
It's evil. It's a mirror universe batarang. Are you hissing at it?
Something Batman.
That's evil Batman.
Look! It looks like you're summoning fucking Batman.
You're summoning what? It's the bat signal. They just had that instead.
Just put this over the goddamn
My battery's running low. What? Whoa. Bam! We're back. This is the Dominion Battlecruiser.
Batarang.
It's the Dominion Battlecruiser. It's run by the Jem'Hadar, who are like the Klingons if they were addicted to cocaine.
So that's how this goes on then?
Yes. It's okay. These stands are shockingly awful. They've done hundreds of these ships, and every one of them, this connects to the stand the same.
Yeah,
and
but I want to point out that the batarang has 2 dicks.
Where?
Right here.
On the top?
Yeah.
The turbos?
It's front dicks.
Front as opposed to...
If this is its front, these are its front
but
dicks.
Are you implying that we usually find dicks in the back?
It has little vents.
Yeah.
Little pink vents. I like the batarang.
There you have it. Alex likes the Jem'Hadar, the cocaine Klingons.
Next ship.
It's in a box. Are you ready, Alex?
It's a ship in a box.
Bam.
It looks like a slug and a scorpion had a baby.
That's not bad, actually. The slug scorpion had a baby. This is the Galor.
With the flying lizard.
Yeah. This is the Galor class.
I mean, it's certainly an interesting ship.
The main ship of the Cardassians.
Keeping up with the Cardassians.
Yeah, there's a whole show about keeping up with the Cardassians. It's Deep Space Nine. This ship, they actually designed the race first. And the race had, this as their logo. And then when they had to design the ship...
The logo is their ship.
Yeah, when they had to design the ship, they're like, why not the logo? And then they just did it. They're crazy. They're mad bastards. But they did
This looks like it should come out of that ship.
Why?
Because it reminds me, in Sword and Shield, there's a Pokemon that looks similar to this. It's just instead of being brown,
And it comes out of another Pokemon?
No, so you have if this was, the big Pokemon, you'd have 4 little baby Pokemons as, torpedoes.
What's happened to... Wait, whoa, it's weaponizing babies?
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. The Cardassians, who knew they were so horrible?
You like Kendall Cardassian.
They're basically like the space Nazis already, but God, if they weaponize babies.
Next ship, I have no other thoughts on this.
I feel like entering the 15th ship, you're reviewing these a lot quicker than you were the Enterprise D.
I mean, the only interesting one at this point has been Batarang.
Really?
I like the Batarang.
Not like the other... I could get you getting bored of the Federation ships, but
This has been my favorite one so far.
This one stood out. Really?
Yeah, this is my favorite so far, is the Batarang.
Interesting.
The double-dicked Batarang.
Interesting.
You put it on backwards.
Alright, Alex. I got a big one of this too, but what do you think?
It's an Enterprise.
Oh no! Another Enterprise!
It's an Enterprise with an arrowhead.
That was a joke for the audience. But what do you think of the USS Equinox? Named after the man who discovered it, Robert USS?
I thought you were going to say Equinox. I was like, isn't an equinox a time of year?
Yeah, it is, but it's got a little baby ship, too.
It's a baby ship.
I forgot about that. Any thoughts on the Equinox?
Why does it have a ray gun?
The deflector dish?
Damn it, they put the deflector dish in a stupid-ass spot again.
Well, it's also got a spare, but it's not... You really don't like the deflector dish in the spot it's always been in.
Well, they're wrong and it's stupid.
The original Enterprise has an actual dish.
Hey, if you put it this way, it looks like a Star Wars ship. Pew, pew, pew.
If you remove the saucer section, I guess.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, okay. And it's got a weirdly defensible bridge for a science ship. Way down in there.
They're like, we're keeping our scientists fucking safe.
Safe! It's a small ship.
Well, this used to... On the other ones, it's an escape pod, and they launched it, and they haven't gotten it back yet.
That's what this is actually... Yeah, they don't have the bridge anymore. They all left. But then this is like the under bridge. But now they just use it as the main bridge.
It's the bizarre universe of Will Wheaton playing the original generation board game of Star Trek. We'll have to watch that together.
I'm not aware of this.
So on tabletop, Will Wheaton was playing an official Star Trek game, and he had the option to play Next Generation or the original series, and because Next Generation would have been a bit too close to home for him, he was in the original series, and I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but that story would have fit perfectly with that joke. Next ship.
I don't even remember the joke.
Cool.
But next, Alex, I think it's 17, is the reason we're doing this review. Don't look at that one. No, don't look at it. You're spoiling it. You ought me to grab the camera.
Why was there
Don't
just
look
a
at it.
gun?
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Okay, next ship.
This is the reason we're doing these today, and we haven't watched another episode of Star Trek. Because this is in the next episode of Star Trek for you. A brand new ship.
This is the Ferengis.
This is the Ferengis.
The furries.
No, the buttheads. Bam.
That's a tortilla chip.
This weird tortilla chip. That's the kind of tortilla chip you'd sell on eBay, because it looks exactly like a Ferengi Marauder.
It looks like a shank. Looks like how cut.
Looks like a real bad shank.
Looks like something like either A, you're cutting somebody's throat with this end, or B,
I see. If it's sharp,
you're stabbing somebody like this. Going.
Kinda does. It's a weird ship, the Ferengi Marauder. People love it. The front this way. What? You think it should go that way?
Yeah.
What about... Actually, you know what? That kind of does look like some sort of fish. I could see that. Not knowing... You know what it looks like? You know those flat fish that are, massive? The
ones on their sides.
It looks like that. Yeah, the ones on their side. Because there's nothing on the bottom of this one. I don't think you ever even see the bottom in the show. Whoops.
You almost killed one species with another.
I almost created a war between the Cardassians and the Ferengi. That's an interesting war.
I like the Ferengi ship design better.
You do? It's a nice one. I was really hoping to get this one.
This one looks like a weapon, though.
I was really hoping to get this one big. It's like an XL ship, but they never made one.
I like it. I don't know why two of this species chose poop-colored ships.
Well, maybe they poop is a different color. Their poops. Maybe they poop purple. You don't know.
I mean, that's one of the colors you get when you mix a bunch of colors together.
But the Ferengi are an interesting one, because it does kind of look aggressive, but also not. Like, the Ferengi were supposed to be the big villains for, like, the next generation, like the Klingons or whatever. But they had butts for heads, and no one took them seriously. And then, like, Deep Space Nine came, and they were kind of the comic relief character, and they ended Deep Space Nine is arguably the most fleshed out alien species in the entire franchise, and amazing characters that, like, are nothing like what you see in the next generation. Next ship. So, Alex.
Is it going to be the weapon I saw that you told me
Actually,
I didn't see?
it is the one that you're not supposed to have seen. Like, I know the audio quality is all over the place for this one, because I have to bend down to get these ships, but what do you think of this ship?
That's the top of an arrow.
Yes, it is the top of an arrow. Do you want to pick it up, give it a look-see as I set up its stand?
See, this is what you shank somebody with in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Flip it over.
Oh, this is the way it's supposed to fly. Whee!
No, but again, with, you know, the water, they're just sitting. That's a good boat.
Boop, 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 boop.
This is the Dauntless. The NX-01A. You're covering it. I was going to show the camera. I do really like it like that.
I like it better. I like this design better.
Right. Can you guess who owns this ship?
An asshole.
Didn't expect you to get it right. But it's not a Federation ship. Oh no.
But it's the color of a Federation ship.
What?
Is it... What's the name of the Klingon from Next Generation?
No, I think it's another guy who's got a butt for a head, actually. I haven't seen him in a while.
No.
Arturus, I think that's his name. He sounds like a nerd, as I remember.
See, this makes such a more friendlier looking ship.
Really? I think that's aggressive as hell. That, like, Darth Vader eyes overlooking the rim. Like,
well, you're looking at it wrong.
that's
You're looking
evil.
at it like, I'm looking at it like, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
No, that's the most evil thing I've ever seen in my life. What are you talking about?
It's a boat. What's evil
It's
about
an
a
evil boat. Exactly. It's a boat that manages to be evil. Like, how does that even happen? That doesn't happen.
This is a space Titanic.
This is Zuko, right? This is the character that was evil, but it's now like season 6.
Zuko?
And yeah. It's season 6 and they're good now.
I'm sorry, did you just
No.
refer to
No.
the
Let's go
heartthrob
over it.
of generations, Zuko with a lightning star, not Todoroki, surprisingly, even though they have the similar arcs. Did you just refer to Zuko as Zuku?
This is like Turbos. This is like season 6, where like they're the good guy now, and so like they kind of look softer, but they're still evil as heck, like the design. That's what it is.
I think Pidge would drive this ship.
But only if Pidge started out evil.
This is what would happen if Pidge married Lotor. This is how the Galor ships would look.
But no, this is the Dauntless.
I don't like it like that. Switch it.
This is the Dauntless. This is the deflector dish, actually. I think it's got
This is the
quantum
Dauntless cruise
slipstream
ship.
or something. It's got like quantum slipstream drive. That's why it looks aerodynamic and fluid. They also had invented CGI, I'm pretty sure, so that's why it looks more interesting. Yeah, I don't think it sits like that.
Make it sit.
Wait, what? I looked away for a second. Alright, well that's not gonna stay like that, so we're just gonna... There we go, it already fell off. This one, number 18. Do you remember? This is gonna make some people know what it is, even if I don't show the box. When I started this, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna repair that ship before we recorded this video. Number 18 is a ship that they learned their lesson.
Is it the one one of the ones you've been spending fixing?
Yes, I've actually, I got the last batch they ever made, because the guy who ran this announced like, hey, we're never gonna make another batch of these again because they're just so fragile. It's so fragile that in the only episode of Star Trek it's in, it broke because it was too windy in space. That's how fragile it is, right? What do you think of this guy? But also with one of these.
You know the movie Treasure Planet? Like the Disney movie?
Is very Treasure Planet. I don't know what came first. I don't suppose do you know when Treasure Planet came out? Like, Were you alive when Treasure Planet came out?
I think they used CG, like some like minor CG, so I think I
Well,
would
yeah,
have to be.
the same with this. I think they'd, like, kind of just invented the technology to do sails, and so they kind of did that. But what do you think?
It looks like a cybernetic animal. I like it though.
The Bajoran Solar Sailor is what this one is called. The Bajorans are, like, the people who got so fed up with reality TV that they declared war on the Cardassians.
I fix.
You fix. Good luck. There's a reason it's still broken.
Bloop, 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 bloop. It looks like a Pokemon, like a fossil Pokemon that was cybernetically enhanced.
That's weird, but the Bajoran Solar Sailor is a very broken.
Oh, it's supposed to be faced that way?
Well, this is the front.
I thought this was the front.
No, because it catches the wind, the space wind. Alex is giving me a look right now that I can only be described as, you know, the picture of the 3 Klingons that are like, huh? It's like all those 3 Klingons smushed together.
I like it, even though it's broken. If it faced to this
But
way,
it's
because it
screen
looks like a
accurate.
fishy.
It's screen accurate, because remember, it was so windy in space that it broke.
I don't think that's how.
That's
space
how
works.
fragile it is. Well,
I don't think that's. How
it's okay. The audience was the guys who write
I don't think
it.
that's how space.
You're right, but the people who wrote that episode are hoping you don't
Also,
know.
I turned more than one of these starships around, and you've yet to notice it.
Yeah, you turned that one around. It's not backwards on its stand.
It's working.
I just didn't point it out.
Now we're playing a game of how many of these can turn around and still be stable.
Some of them weren't stable to begin with.
I know.
Okay, Alex.
Which is what makes this game fun.
Oh, wow. I'm cutting lots of these bits out, so what the audience is seeing is, like, jump cuts where these ships are suddenly moved a bit and also backwards.
And it's not addressing it.
That's what they're seeing.
Which is a little bit funny to me.
So, Alex.
Yes.
You're gonna love this next ship. Do you know why?
It's a dick in a box.
It has 4 turbos.
Woo! 4 turbos.
Oh god, I've
They're
punched
docking.
I've punched the audience. Okay, Alex, what do you think of this ship? 4 turbos.
I think it's compensating for something.
It's compensating for something?
Like, the dude who drives this has a small penis, and that's why he needs 4 turbos.
Captain Picard.
I stand by what I said. He wants to fuck the doctor. The doctor happens to be the mom of a kid he's pretending to not like.
I was a bit worried of where that sentence was going.
Me too, halfway through, and I realized I had nothing to say.
The USS Stargazer, which I may or may not be getting a big version of this one. They had made them when Eaglemoss went bankrupt, and I think I found a supplier, but they might just be wrong. They had them on pre-order. We don't know.
I like the 4 turbos for some reason.
I don't think they're gonna hear you from over there.
I like the 4 turbos for some reason. It makes me smile.
It looks like kind of like it should go that. It's turbos are sideways. Alex just made near noises that I'm absolutely certain you can't hear. We've got one more ship.
Sorry.
Come back. Alex. No, come back. We've got one more ship to go through. But yeah, I like the Stargazer.
I like it too.
That's a lovely.
I thought you were gonna call it the Stargate, and I'm like, that's a different
It's a lovely design.
sci-fi show.
No, it's the
I like
Stargazer.
the Stargazer though.
A Constellation class. Because they called it Constitution class, and then they decided not to use which is what the original Enterprise was.
What are other ships in the Constellation class, like the Andromeda, the Cassiopeia, the Lyre, the Orion?
My favorite constellation, Stargazer. But yes,
The Dipper.
we almost got an original Enterprise, but then they redubbed it to be Constellation because it looked the same as saying Constitution.
I like that as an Enterprise.
Oh no! Another Enterprise! Alright, Alex, the last ship. It's only been 20 minutes we've been recording for, if you ignore the first hour of audio that we saved from when the battery was gonna die. What do you think, oh no, of this?
It's just
Oh god, I
another
broke the top off.
Romulan Klingon ship.
I broke the top off, hang on. It's just another Romulan Klingon ship.
Yeah, it looks similar to that one.
That one?
No.
The Pterodax?
No.
The bird of prey.
Yeah.
Remember how I said there was a very distinctive shape that was the most Klingon shape in existence?
Is it that hazard symbol?
Hey, there it is. It's the swastika, but 3 and middle finger and a bit gay. Because it's rainbow, but like only a
That
bit.
looks like the diamond symbol from Steven Universe.
Well, we have the Jem'Hadar, but they have like teeth for face. They don't have gems.
Well, that's gonna haunt my nightmares.
Yes, this is the IKS Vor'cha. I really hope I got the IKS right.
I kill shit. Got it.
That's what it is in my head now. Is it IKS? It doesn't say. I think that's what Klingon ships are. But yes, I kill shit. That's what it is in my head. Imperial Klingon Starship, is it? That makes sense.
I like I kill shit.
Yes,
best.
that's better. It's like the French national anthem, where
we
no,
are the French.
no, it's horrifically violent
like
and
cheese
bloody
bread,
and gory and like awful.
Cheese, bread,
but
and pistachios. We are the fucking French.
The ones that the U.S. government has in the National Archives is very censored because like I guess it was
how
too
there's
violent.
like 3 separate escape ships on this one ship. You have that one,
3.
that one, and that one.
These are the Klingons. They don't escape except when they do. Yes, I think this is like is this the flagship? The Vor'cha? That it might have been a flagship, then they got a new one.
Well, that's how they survive, is they send the pussies off in the escape pods and they use them as like escape torpedoes. They kamikaze the pussies.
I call them cities, where like that one doesn't have them, but this style has like cities on the top is what it kind of looks like to me.
They
like
send them, instead of rescuing the women and children, they send them hurling at their enemies.
Klingons are kind of sexist and don't let women fight except when they do.
You keep saying except when they do, and I'm very confused. Kind of like when they're part of Starfleet except when they aren't.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Okay, but look at this bit. Doesn't that look like a Star Wars ship?
Just the front bit?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a taser, but also several alien Star Trek weapons and scanners. Like the Ferengi have this as a scanner. I think the Klingons have this as something.
It's the Klingon taser. But instead of shocking you, it poisons you instantly.
It's almost like this franchise has visual consistency. It's very strange.
There's a hair on the turbo.
Yeah, that's because it doesn't have the paint on it, the red paint. That's why this bit fell off, too. It's got like a yellow dot on it. And that's very unstable yellow. That's why they have to have red dots.
Why do they only have their hazard symbol on one wingy thing and not the other?
This thing?
Their hazard
That's
symbol.
not a hazard symbol. That's their logo. That's like their flag, basically.
Why is their hazard symbol only on one wing? That's also a question I have for whatever
they've got
the
something
Cardassians.
written on it. They've got something written on the other.
I can decipher it.
You can read the Klingon?
Fuck you, Joe.
Oh, poor Joe. Is he a friend of Sheldon, the Klingon? It's the one Klingon house that, like, they don't really talk about.
They wanted foreign names, so they chose human names. So it's actually Sheldon and Leonard.
Leonard. That was Bones' name.
I was making a Big Bang Theory joke.
They got confused. No, the Klingons got confused, because it's like they heard of this great warrior Bones. And so, like, they think Leonard is some sort of heroic, real hardcore name, but it's like Leonard.
Mm-hmm. But
that's what that joke got.
Leonards.
That just got. Look at the mess we've made of this desk. Oh my god, this ship's on its side. Like this one's broken.
Wait, show them.
I think they've seen what you did with the Dauntless, as the bat symbol falls off. There you go. This is what they've done for the Dauntless to get it. It's a great action pose. It's upside down. That's probably the noise it would make, though. What do you think of your first 20 starships?
It's a lot of Enterprise and Enterprise adjacent ships.
That's all Starfleet is. They just make
Do I have to pick my favorite out of this bunch?
Yes, let's decide.
It's either the fish or the battering.
The fish?
Other way around.
Just for people who aren't aware, the fish was this one. Even though we had several fishes, and I don't think we ever called that one a fish, the fish...
No, we called that orange one a fish.
Yeah, but we didn't... You said the Solar Sailor was your favorite.
Yeah.
Or this one, the Jem'Hadar Battlecruiser ship. I can never remember.
Battering.
There's a Battle-cruiser and a battleship.
Oh, so you're holding it upside down for battering.
What's the... That's it's gonna hard cut to something. I don't have something to hard cut to.
Yes, we do. We have.
Yeah, we'll have to
we can
record.
Use that as the transition for that one part where you were looking for your charger. Hey, no grass.
We'll have to record another video and have it transition into that, and that's what I'll figure it out in post.
That's the transition from your intro into me judging ships.
I'll figure it out.